Okay, all set to go.
Leading off tonight
Shohei
for the
Ohtani
Dodgers,
up to the
the
dish.
designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Mookie now. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, no outs. The batter now will be Will Smith. In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. And a base hit on a line. Coming home. He'll score easily. The tag at third, and he's out. Here's Freddie Freeman now. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So they're all loaded up. And now it's Max Muncy. Check swing called strike. And a count 1-2. Harper over to Turner for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. That's off the mark. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Trey Turner at the plate. Swings through that. 1 out, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Reaching for it and breaks it in. Here's Bryce Harper. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball. Not close with that one. 3-1. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Harper's back on a dive. Two outs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there,
Batting
Boog.
fifth,
Keeps this
the
inning
left
alive
fielder,
and gives this
Brandon.
offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That misses the zone. Full count now. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
2 outs, bases full. Max Kepler at the plate. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes a 3-2. Strike 3, got him swinging. Top of the second, and now Teoscar Hernandez. So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Luzardo with a throw over. Hernandez back on a dive. Hernandez gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now he steps off the rubber. Back there. Gone. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Tapped softly on the ground. Boom. On the run. Sends it over to first.
No, he's safe.
Boots it.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count, made him chase way outside the zone, but just couldn't get him to miss. And somehow he found a way to put it in play for the knock.
Now it's Mookie Betts. This looks like extra bases. Ohtani around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. So now it's Freddie Freeman. That misses. Ball 2.
Tough spot. spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Now 2 away. Now a chance for Andy Pajes. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Runners on the move. No throw, double steal. They're both safe. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. That one way inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in Queens, this is Bryson Stott. Trying to bunt his way on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Harrison.
So a man at first.
Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Yamamoto keeping him close. Bader, guy played his college ball at the University of Florida. From the New York area, went to Horace Mann High School. Yamamoto really keeping a close eye on him now. And that's disengagement number 2. Outside low, 2-1. That's inside.
Ball 3.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a
runner takes off in there for strike 3.
And that's a
throw to second, save. And here comes Alec Bohm. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Goes to second, and he's picked off. He's in there. 1 away with a runner at third. A bunt, and it's popped up. Edman makes the grab for the second out. So the Philly batting order turns over. JT Realmuto steps in. And now he's picked off at third. He will score, and the lead is up to 5. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
Yep.
Hacks and misses. It's top half of the 3rd inning. And at the
Now
plate for the
pitching for the
Dodgers,
Phillies.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Number 99, Taiwan Walker.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To third. Boom. And Hernandez is out. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
One down, base is empty. Makes the grab, 2 down. And next for L.A., Miguel Rojas.
The shortstop, Miguel.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Turner now.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
On the ground, and foul ball. And a 3-2. Turner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up.
Number 3.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Man at first, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard.
Turner runs. Line drive, caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep it.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Move to first. Schwarber back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Schwarber off of first with 2 away. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
3 balls.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. 2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. Outside. And it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Number 5.
So up next, Bryson Stott. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver. And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And he dodges that fastball. Now fly ball to right center. Can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Runner in score. in position. No outs. Here's Betts. A free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. Will Smith to the plate. That one not close.
One strike.
And it's 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. That one felt good. It's 10-1.
So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam, the drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Now, you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up